Hey, what's up? Today we are going to analyze the most famous cryptocurrencies and find good trading setups so we can make in the next days a lot of money. So we have Ethereum, Matic, BNB, RB, and Optimism. So yeah, let's start with Ethereum. I see a zone here. That's definitely right now strong support, and we bounced back. We took the liquidity here, and now we are on the way back up. We can also say there's here an interesting zone where we had like a lot of resistance. We did here in fake out, and there we wigged like we did here, just shortly above, and then we went back out into the zone. So here in zone trading, we trade the zone, very simple, and that's our new zone. What is like a very important level in the short term is 100% this level. We also built in the short term a very interesting range. For the ones who watched the video today, they probably took the trade. We said if we are going like with a 4-hour candle here, like above this zone, because we deviated again, like if we enter the zone again, retest it, then that's a good trade entry. Congratulations to all the people who took it. It was like here, it was a good risk to reward ratio, approximately 2. And yeah, anyways, today like we are here again in a zone, and now there's like two potential scenarios. So the first one is that we are going to deviate here above, and then we go back down and go to the next level. Or the other setup is that we find support here, and then we go up to the next short-term support. The next short-term support is definitely here. Let me show you. Fucking lost here. It's here, approximately. That's where we broke down. So this would be my first take profit for this trade, and then the second take profit here. What you need to be aware of, if you have like prices to decrease like in a very fast way, then it is to expect that we will have like also a very fast raise up. So it's always like this. There's like not a lot of trading in between this zone, and that's the reason why we could push up very fast. Also here in the past, we could see that like we pushed very fast 5%, and we also dropped very fast 5% on the other side. So as soon as we break like these important zones, then it is to expect that we will rise up very fast. So that's the reason. This gives us like a very nice trade setup, because we know exactly if A happens, we do A, and if B happens, we do B. So let's continue with Matic. Matic is also very interesting in the last days, very bearish. It's almost on its all-time low or it's on his all-time low on this year. And that's the reason why it's like very interesting also to analyze this chart. So let's have a better look at what happened here. So here we have our first zone of resistance, and we have also, if we look here, we have also here an important zone. Like this zone is like starting from here, and since then we respected this zone. So what is important to notice is that like here now in the short term, we went under the lowest point, we deviated then above, approximately here, we deviated above, and then as soon as we close like a 4-hour chart, you need to be cautious as a short seller, and this gives us potential opportunities to long the chart. So here within this zone, like in the short term, it will be very interesting to find trades. So again, here there are like very interesting scenarios. First of all, you need to be aware here there are like many people who opened the short. So there's like a high probability that we will first take the liquidity from this zone to then go back down. So maybe we will do like something like this, take the liquidity, we stop everybody out, like who entered the zone in this, who entered the short in this zone, then we make people more bullish, and then we go back down. So that's like a very high potential scenario. On the other side, if we find here, on the other side, we could also right now here fall back into the lowest low, what we had like previously in the past, and then make a lower low. So now the question is, where is going to be the target for this lower low? So definitely we can see here, is our first target. I will do it again also in blue. What blue did I use? It was probably something like this. Yes. So here, that's our first take profit, and from here approximately where we are right now, it's 20%. So maybe from far away it does not look huge, but it is huge. So a very simple trade setup in this case would be you wait till we deviate, like we go back down under this latest low in this side, and the risk to reward ratio could approximately look like this. It's approximately a 5.0 risk to reward ratio. However, again, I would first be patient, wait if we find here again some strength, or if we deviate even here above, and then like short. In the case of a long scenario here, the next short-term support or resistance would be here. So in this case, I would wait till our price will find strength here, maybe back down like here, and then go back, duck. Like also here, like we deviated then under this thing, like we made, like we scared off like very important people in the market, and then we went up. However, I'm more looking for shorts at the moment because we created lower lows. So that's the reason why I'm looking more for shorts. If we go above this red zone, it's definitely okay. We switch, we go and turn longs, because then in this case, this whole thing would just be a deviation where we dip down, and there's like a high probability that we are going to pump 12% or even more, 30%. So let's look at BNB. They were like flooded a lot in the last days and weeks. So that's also a very interesting chart. We see the lows are in June 2022. We took the lows of this year recently. It was 2 or 3 days ago. And now in the short term, we can draw the zone approximately here. So that's like our resistance zone from previously, because in this area we found support many times, then we broke down. So it is also to expect now that it will act as a resistance. Also in the past, we saw here some rejections, so we could even like put it here. We saw here some rejections, back down, deviated one time, second time, and then the third time we went up. So, and here, if we connect this lows, if we connect approximately here, this lows, that's our other zone. So it can be expected that we will also retest the old lows, and which coincides also with the wicks from 2021. So it is very probable also that we are going to retest this. So how are we going to do it in the short term if we see that we are like in between two big zones? So in this case, again, there's a high probability that we take the liquidity here, that we take the liquidity from all the short sellers and pump above it to then go back down. So here many times what happens? Take the liquidity and go back down. Another scenario is that we pump even a little bit more, that here we go there and deviate there and then go back down. So in any case, here approximately would be my short trigger, and on the other side, approximately here, if we go back down and close a 4-hour chart, this would be also my short trigger, stops above the old highs, and here too, also the stops here approximately, and then we drive this whole trade back down. So in the next days, probably there will be also an ETF approval from the SEC. So I would stay a little bit vigilant and take care to not be like positioned too heavily in shorts or longs. Yes, so also here, Arbitrum, very interesting coin. I'm looking forward to reallocate a lot of my portfolio in this coin. So here we see a resistance, like what was before a support. We then deviated here, found again some support here, and now this time we broke down and find resistance under this. So here in this case, it is to expect, if we now manage to like break in the 4-hour chart this resistance, then it is to expect that we will go retest the next zone. Very simple. So where's the first take profit? The first take profit would be exactly here, approximately here, like in the mid zone, like in the middle of the zone. Take profit 1, take profit 2. Easy game, easy game plan. However, again, take care that you are not like getting into a deviation, because this could also happen, that we go there and then we fake out, find resistance there. As soon as you see, okay, there's like a little bit weakness, the trend is broken in the short term, like maybe in the 1 or 2 hour time frame, then I would like take the precautions and close the trade if I'm on the long side, to then like be on the safe side. In general, I would not like short Arbitrum right now, because it's a very strong performing coin with a lot of potential. I like the fundamentals, so generally there's a lot of potential in this coin. But however, for the people who have enough balls to short this project, this would be your next zone. Okay, so let's go now to Optimism, also a very promising coin. Same thing. I love this coin. I will also invest in this coin. So the most important zones, what are crucial right now, is this one. That's like a huge resistance zone. We found before support, and then we broke back down. So where's here our support now? I would say the most logical support would be here. That's like one zone, because here we found support, resistance, again resistance, then support, support, wicked back down, and now we're in the new zone. Let's go also in the 4-hour chart so you can see it much better what happened here. Exactly. So here can also like draw approximately a zone. It's approximately here. That's where also we had like a big bounce. And you see like that crypto is doing it very often. Like we deviate, I would even say, yeah, it's probably here. It's probably here, yes. There's like more touch points, so, and yes, like crypto is doing it very often. We deviate under the zone and then we pump up. Like it's many times here. Also again here, we deviate and now there is again high potential that Optimism will retest like the $1.85. It would be a 17% move up. So again, for people who want to long, I would first wait for a retest of this zone again, because right now it's like too risky. Try to look if this gets some strength and then you trade it back up. What right now could be also the case is that we will now take again the liquidity, what is hidden here above this, where people started to short and were dumped. So here we could easily like liquidate all the people who went short and like do this. We take the liquidity, find support here, and then we go back down. So these are the scenarios, and I hope you understood the trading analysis style also, and I will keep you updated as soon as I will enter a position. So follow me also on Twitter. If you like this video, then please like and comment something. This would be a big help. And yeah, thank you very much. See you on the next video. Bye bye.